you? I hope you're well. Over here things are very well, and it is getting cold here, and I think that this is the perfect time to make a soup that is native to my place, Benin City, Edo State, and that soup is called black soup. So if you want to know how to cook the traditional Edo black soup, I want you to keep watching. So to prepare this Edo State bitter leaf black soup, I'm going to be needing fresh fish, cow meat, goat meat, then stockfish, and also I'm going to be needing onions and fresh peppers, then crayfish, seasoning, and salt. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be needing for this recipe. So the main ingredient for this soup is the bitter leaf. As you can see, I don't have access to fresh bitter leaf, so I'm using this dried bitter leaf. So to this pot, I'm just going to add water and put it on the gas to boil. So this is the bitter leaf. It has already come to a boil, and beside it is the water that I'm going to use to dissolve my palm fruit extract. So while that is boiling, I'm going to be putting my proteins in the pot to cook for 5 minutes. So in this pot, I have my meat, I have onions, salt, and seasoning. So I'm going to give it a stir and allow it to boil. So I'm going to be adding warm water to this palm fruit extract to dissolve it. Now my proteins have been boiling for more than 5 minutes or about, so I'm going to add water to it to help it cook properly. Next, it's time to wash my bitter leaf. As you know, these bitter leaves were dried, they were not washed, so there are a lot of bitterness in it, so I have to wash it properly to get rid of those extra bitterness in it. Although I want it to be bitter, but just a little bitterness, not too much, a little bitterness that I can tolerate. That is what I want. And I'm not washing it only to get rid of the bitterness. I noticed there are also some sand in it, so I have to wash it very well to get rid of those sand as well. So this bitter leaf I'm washing, I'm not going to be using all for my black soup. I'm going to be keeping some aside for when I want to cook my egusi soup. So my meat has been boiling for some minutes. I don't want it to overcook. I just want it to boil it for a few minutes, like parboiling it, because I'm going to be putting it in the oven. So while that is drying in the oven, it is time to blend my bitter leaf. So I'm going to be blending the bitter leaf, the onions, the fresh peppers, and the crayfish together. My bitter leaf is well blended and it's time to start preparing the soup. So to the pot, I'm going to be adding my palm fruit extract, and I'm going to be pouring it gently inside the pot so that the residue under the bowl will not mix up with the soup. As you can see. So while that is done, I am going to cover the pot and let it heat up a bit. So it has heated up and it is time to add my stockfish. And also my dried meat. I'm going to get it from the oven and add it at this point. So this is my soup boiling and this looks so beautiful. So I am adding here seasoning and salt. Giving it a good stir. After stirring, I'm going to be adding my stock to it to loosen it up a bit. And then covering the pot to boil some more. Wow, this looks so good and is giving a very nice aroma. So at this point, it's time to add our bitter leaf. As you can see. So it's been boiling for some few minutes and I'm going to open it to give it a stir. Oh my goodness, this looks so good and it smells so good. This is how an Edo State traditional bitter leaf soup should look, you know. So at this point, I'm adding my fish to it and giving it a good stir. So this is my bitter leaf black soup. It is all ready for consumption. You know what I mean? So this is my Edo State black soup. So beautiful and smells so good. So if you watched the video to this extent, thank you so much. And this is about the end of this video. Till we meet again next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Oh my, this tasted as good as it looks. So this is the end of this video. Till we meet again next time, stay blessed and bye bye.